Hey guys, what's going on? ZeroArmada here, bringing you the light machine gun build guide and commentary. Light machine gun is a heavy weapon type in Blacklight Retribution. Long reload times, really slow, a lot of recoil. That's kind of why really the whole centerpiece about the LMG is to make it as manageable as possible, minimize spread recoil, and then go for damage. Just make it as easy as possible for you to fire with. It's not going to be of use for you long distance in most scenarios. Really a great weapon CQC and medium range. Kind of the secret though is you don't use it as like a typical gun. You compensate for the recoil by compensating before you shoot. Always aim below the feet, because regardless of what build you have, you're still going to have a great chunk of recoil on your LMG. So if you aim for the feet, aim for like the thighs, the recoil will kick it up and you'll get a body chest shot after your first shot typically. So that's kind of the way to go about shooting and kind of compensating for your recoil before you even fire your gun. So first build we have is a recoil build. You got the QDSS-9, which is a recoil based muzzle. Leatherneck, because barrels do not affect recoil at all, so we can just pick and choose whatever barrel we want. We got the quick reload magazine, as you can see right here. 6.67 is the default reload time. The quick magazine cuts that in half. That's pretty nice, so going with that for sure. Scopes are preferential. Keep in mind that the more zoom you have in your scope, the more recoil you're going to see. Just based on, that's just how it is. If you have a higher zoom, you're going to see more of the recoil as opposed to a lower zoom. Stock AC-10 Sharp, best stock out there for a recoil based build. You can see right there it's a huge advantage for your recoil. Weapon tag, got the damage tag. Second build's pretty similar to the first build. You just got a silencer on it. That's kind of the main difference, but as you can see right here, stats are pretty similar. You have an extra point of damage, a little bit more spread on this particular build. NT4 is a spread and recoil based silencer. Barrel, we got the Briar Leatherneck again. Quick reload magazine, which I think is probably going to be universal for most builds out there for the LMG. Scope, we got the ELO-TECH. And then we got the AC-10 Sharp stock again, because it's a huge benefit for the recoil. Third build is a damage build. Definitely not going to be as effective as the other builds is for the medium range. It's definitely more of a CQC. LMG, great for holodeck, decay, metro probably. So we got the Copperhead, which is a recoil based silencer, high damage. Elite X3 for the barrel. You can kind of mix and match. You just have to really worry about the spread because barrels do not affect recoil, as I said previously. The Briar Rhino could be another good compensation or another good choice. Got the quick reload magazine, preferential for scope, AC-10 Sharp. Last build really quickly is the recoil build, and this one's for level 15 and below. So level 15 and below recoil build. Typically if you're a new guy, you're going to have some trouble shooting a gun, so make it as easy as possible for you to use that gun. So you got the Vulcan QDSS-9. Briar Rhino, great spread and great damage stock for level 15 and below. Quick reload. You got the Collins ELO-TECH. And then we got the AK stock, which is the Redsand S14 stabilized, which is a great stock for recoil. And then we got a damage tag. So ultimately, I just think damage is probably the way to go with the LMG, and then probably go for spread. Regardless, you're going to have a lot of bullets, and you're going to have high damage for the most part. So that's kind of something that's in the afterthought and in the back burner of most of my LMG builds, at least. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. Thanks again, as always, guys. I really do appreciate it.